Do you want to become a millionaire as a teenager? Well, you're in the right place. Financial success, contrary to popular belief, is not a function of age, but a function of habits. And the earlier you start, the better. So let's dive into some fundamental habits and strategies that can set you on the path to financial success. First off, decide on a percentage of your income that you will consistently put away for investments. It doesn't have to be a large amount. Even if it's just 10%, the key is forming the habit of regular saving. This habit is the foundation stone for your investment journey. Next, find a way to keep this money separate from your everyday spending. This ensures that you never dip into your investment pile, even when tempted. Consider opening a separate account or using a different platform for your investments. This way you have a clear distinction between your spending money and your investing money. Thirdly, consider getting a credit card. Now, this might sound contradictory to the idea of saving money, but hear me out. Using a credit card wisely can help you build a solid credit score. This can open doors to benefits like lower interest rates on loans and even free travel in the future. Just remember, the key word here is wisely. Don't use your credit card to fund a lifestyle you can't afford. Use it for expenses you would have incurred anyway, and pay off the balance in full every month. Finally, set up an infrastructure for your investments. This could be as simple as setting up an account with a platform that allows you to easily invest in stocks, bonds, or even cryptocurrencies. The goal is to remove as many barriers as possible to investing, so make it as easy as possible for you to put your money to work. Remember, the earlier you start, the better. So don't waste any more time, and let's dive into the next steps. Now that we've covered the basics, let's talk about setting up the right infrastructure. The first step towards building a solid investment infrastructure is setting up an account with platforms like Robinhood or Coinbase. These platforms make it easy to get started with investing, allowing you to dive into the world of stocks, crypto, NFTs, and even real estate. But remember, it's not just about investing. It's also about creating an infrastructure that allows you to easily wire money and start investing, even if it's as little as $50 or $100. This way, you're removing any barriers to entry and making it easier for yourself to invest regularly. Now, while setting up this infrastructure, it's also worth spending some time on real estate sites. Get a feel for house prices in your area, understand the patterns in the market. Real estate is a valuable asset class that can play a significant role in your investment portfolio. But here's the thing, investments are great, but they're more for wealth preservation than wealth creation. That's why it's so crucial to start a business or a freelance side gig to increase your income. I started an agency when I was only 16, and by the time I turned 21, it was generating $100,000 a month in profit. This extra income allowed me to invest even more, accelerating my journey towards financial freedom. So think about what you're good at. What skills do you have that others are willing to pay for? Can you turn that into a business or a side gig? Remember, the more income you generate, the more you can invest, and the quicker you'll be able to build wealth. Starting a business or a side gig can be a game changer. It's not just about investing, it's also about wealth creation. By focusing on both these aspects, you'll be setting up a strong foundation for financial success. It's all about creating the right habits, setting up the right infrastructure, and taking the right steps towards wealth creation. So, get started today and take control of your financial future. Let's talk about a crucial step in wealth accumulation: living below your means. This concept is about more than just pinching pennies or denying yourself the occasional treat. It's about a mindset, a philosophy geared towards sustainable wealth accumulation. It's about understanding the power of compound interest and the remarkable growth potential of a wisely invested dollar. Now, when I say living below your means, I don't mean you should live in a state of perpetual deprivation. Far from it. Instead, consider it as living within your means, with a clear sight of your financial goals. It's about making smart choices today that will lead to a more prosperous tomorrow. Here's a practical way to approach this. Think about your income and your expenses in terms of percentages. Say you decide to live on 70% of your income. The remaining 30%, that's your golden goose, your ticket to financial freedom. You invest that money wisely, and over time, it grows. Now here's the beautiful part. As your income grows, so does the amount you're setting aside for investments. If you're making $1,000 a month, $300 goes into investments. If that income doubles, you're now putting $600 every month into your investment portfolio. See the pattern? As your income grows, so does your wealth. Is it easy? No. It requires discipline, patience, and a little bit of sacrifice. But the rewards, they're worth every bit of effort. And here's the end game. The ultimate goal isn't just to have a hefty investment portfolio, it's to reach a point where you're living off the yields of your investments. Imagine that. Your living expenses covered by the interest and dividends from your investments. Your income, whether from a job or a business, can then go straight back into growing that investment portfolio. Remember, the ultimate goal is to live off the yields of your investment portfolio. Now, what does all this lead to? Financial freedom. Picture this. You've built up an investment portfolio worth $2 million. This might seem like a lofty goal, but remember, we're playing the long game here. Now, this portfolio is yielding an 8% return annually. That's a passive income of $160,000 every year. And the best part? It's working for you while you sleep. But let's take it a step further. The ultimate freedom is reached when your investment portfolio covers all your expenses, your living costs, your travel, your hobbies, everything. Your business earnings, they go straight into growing your investment portfolio. This is the beauty of financial freedom. It's not just about having money, but about having your money work for you. Take these steps seriously and change your financial future. You have the power to achieve financial success, stability, and calm for the future.